All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for a second. This is a request video that came in. I just finished going through the ChauvetDJ. These are the Swarm Wash FX. Let me go to the other screen so you can see them. This is what we just did. We just went through, and I'm going to have to move my camera just a little bit here because things have gotten moved around. And the first question that came in was, can you control the Swarm Wash FX from ChauvetDJ with the ADJ Airstream DMX Bridge? And of course, you know, that just sounds like fun. We talked in the first video when we just did this that the Swarm Wash FX has two different DMX modes, a 2-channel and a 2-channel and an 18-channel mode. This is going up live right now, by the way. I should check and make sure the feeds are going. We are broadcasting this on Facebook and YouTube right now, so if you are seeing one or the other, I'm not going to be able to do too much for watching the chat room because I'm going to be doing this somewhat live, but I'm going to try to keep an eye on that just a little bit. So if you guys have got something that you know, questions or something with that, there we go. I think I can see most of those. I'm going to, before I go too far, I'm going to copy that and I'm going to open this up in a new window, the YouTube video, so that way I can see it better. So if anyone's out there watching, now I can at least see if you guys are going to make a comment or ask a question and such, which we'll do. We can do some Q&A at the end of this. But what I want to do, hang on, I'm going to just, there we go. Sorry, I just turned it up. So I've got right now I've got the two connected, and they're set up. This is just, I just unplugged and plugged in the Airstream DMX Bridge. What the bridge is from ADJ is a device that will allow me to use my iOS. In this case, I've got my, over here. I've got my iPhone, and I have the app on there. It is here somewhere. Right up here. This little blue app is the app on this. And what the DMX Bridge does is it becomes a Wi-Fi hotspot. I can connect my iOS device up to it, and with the app, I can control DMX lighting. So I'm going to do this live, and it's going to be a little clumsy, but I want to do this live so you guys have an idea of, this is the first time of hooking this up. I just literally, if you watch the first video, I just finished it. So somebody asked a question, and it's like, you know what, we're set up, we're going to do it. So this is going to be a little clumsy, a little bit, but again, this is real world things and live, yeah, what have you. Again, ChauvetDJ Swarm FX, I have two of them. They're set up right now on DMX address 1. We're going to stay with that, but what we need to do is we need to switch them over to 18-channel mode. So I'm going to switch camera angles here. You should be able to still hear me and such, and I'm going to come over here. I want to see if you guys can see this. And I want to go here, and I want to end, oops, 2-channel. Okay, there we go. 2-channel? There we go, 18-channel. There we go. So I go here, and I didn't do it again. I did that, no. Okay, so again, I'm just learning here as I'm doing it, right along with you guys here, so. 18-channel mode, okay. So again, it's clumsy. This isn't perfect by any means. So now I need to go, and I've got my device here, and I'm going to try to show you guys as I'm doing this. First thing I need to do, and I'm going to move my microphone up so it gets better audio, is the first thing I need to do is I'm hooked up right now, Wi-Fi, to our office, so I need to switch to the Airstream. It's going to take a second for it to switch to that. There, made the switch. Now I should be able to go to the app, the ADJ app, and it's saying it's connected. Now you'll see on here I've already got some things set up. I set this up to do some basic control of my light show that I used for prom this year. So that means that my very first fixture was a DOTS T-par, and I can go to the channels, and it was a, oh goodness, I'm not even sure what, 9-channel. There we go. It says 9-channel right there. It's DOTS T-par 9-channel. So that's not going to work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go, I'm going to hit patch, and I want to try to hit patch. There we go. That's not the app. It's me and my phone. And I want to put a fixture here. So I'm going to go fixture there, and I'm going to just basically choose. I wonder if they've got a generic. Obviously, this is all ADJ and inhalation products, and I'm not using that. I'm using a. So I'm going to look for. I'm going to go down and see if I've got a generic. There we go. 18 channels. We're going to go generic on that and patch that in. And we can go back. DMX 18 channel fixtures right there. So I can go back to my fixtures, and there's that fixture, and then I can go to the sliders, and there's the sliders. Now it's just telling me that these are all channels. And it's also telling me that, let me back up here. And if I go to, back to that patch, it's telling me right here that this should be at channel 38 instead of DMX channel 1. It should be starting at DMX address 38. So now I would need to go in here. Let's see, would I go, there we go. I'm going to take these up to DMX 38. And okay, now the 38 was told, the little the app told me that was the case. That's what I needed to be at. Okay, so now if everything is working right, I'm going to grab the manual because I need to be able to see so I can tell you what each one of those sliders are supposed to be. Now in the app I can go through and I can take a picture of the fixture and put that here. Where you see these little blue icons, I could put the fixture image there. I could go through and set on the sliders. I can go and name each one of these of what they do. For this demonstration, I'm not going to do all of that because, well, I don't want to spend that much time in front of you and wasting too much of your Saturday. So we're going to just go through and show a few things. Now, if everything is set up correctly, as I'm looking, and I've got to get to the English version, there's more than one version on here. Okay, let's go back to the other view. So if I've got this set up right, channel 1 is auto programs. And the channel 1 auto programs are very similar to the auto programs that are in the 2-channel mode that we were just playing with. I'm going to move this a little bit so you guys can see. Can you guys see that? Okay, I think you can. Okay, so that's channel 1. Channel 2 is the sound and the speed of the speed. So if I'm doing right there, I can bring channel 2 up, and I can slow it down. There we go. Let me move this so you guys can see it a little bit better. I'm sorry. So I can take channel 2 up. And then it gets into auto programming. Okay, so that's channels 1 and 2. Channel 3 is washes. Okay, so it's a wash group, but like from 55 to 102 is red, 0 through 100. So let's see, if I want red to be 100%, I should go up to about 102. 102, and then it should dim down if I'm following it. No, maybe not, maybe not. So anyway, channel 3 is the ability to control the RGB in a wash group. Slider 4, or channel 4 in this, is the wash strobe. Am I right? No. Oh, excuse me. Yes, okay, so 3 through 10. Okay, so 3 through 10 are washes. So this must be 1, and then 4. Ah, there we go. I got you now. See, again, this is live stuff. So 3 through 10. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. There must be 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. So this will allow us to individually control the... My bad. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be an idiot. So we can turn each one of them on. So now I should have all 10, or excuse me, all 8 LEDs on full red. And if I take them up a little bit higher, okay. Don't mind me. So 11 is the wash strobe. So channel 11. Let's just clear all of these. And 11 is okay for strobing the wash lights. Okay, I get that now. So 11 will strobe the RGB. 12, channel 12 should be the derby. Okay, there it is. There we go. Okay. Let's see, 13. Let's see, we'll bring 12 back up. 13 should be a strobing of the derby. So we're getting some strobe. There we go. So we can play with that a little bit. 14 is derby speed. Okay, so there we go. So we can see our speed. We can control that on channel 14. Channel 15 is, oh, it must be the patterns of the strobes. So let's see if we can we'll turn everything else off. Does that just give it to us? There we go. So we're getting some of the strobe patterns there that are going on channel 15. 16 is lasers. Can you guys, yeah, you guys can see that. 16 is lasers. 17 is laser strobe. And 18 is motor LED. Wonder if that's for the derby? Let's try that 14. No. Let's see, derby would be 12. No, I wonder what that is. We get a rotate left, rotate right. Maybe it's on the laser. Let's try that. I'm going to clear this fixture, and I'm going to go back to, I'm going to turn the laser on at 16. So I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, yep, it's controlling the laser. So it's doing a left rotation, and it's doing a right rotation. Okay, so channel 18 controls the laser also. Cool. Let me switch back to my other camera here. So there we are, gang. We just went and hooked up the ADJ DMX Bridge to control two of the ChauvetDJ Swarm Wash FX. If you guys have got any questions, I can handle a couple of questions here as we've got everything kind of done. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap the video up, and you guys can check this out at a later time. Really kind of a neat system. I've been really excited about the Airstream DMX. I've been using that quite a bit with my proms and such. I usually use an iPad with that, so this is my first time of using the iPhone for anything but testing, because I wanted the iPhone to be a backup in case the iPad died at an event. And so far, it's been doing really well. The iPad has only used about a third of its battery during I think a 3.5-hour prom this spring, which is my longest event I used it for. So wedding season's coming up, and I'm excited to see what it can do. The Wash FX lights, if you guys are looking for a couple of lights that'll be able to do your dance floor, the Wash, the derby, the lasers and such, it's a pretty cool option. And I think altogether, granted it's from two different companies, but it could be a really cool package to be able to control your lights and have that full control of them and to be able to do some really cool things with them. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions or anything, please put those down in the comment section. I'll try to answer those for you as best I can. Otherwise, I am going to go finish getting loaded up and head off for the night. So thank you much. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.